Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamara of Tamara Fashion Style, and today in this video we going to do some grading up of our bodice. Now remember, in my last video I discussed these grading ruler, which is from Tools Fully, right? I give you all the details for the ruler, and the link will be down below as well in this video, where you can get 20% off this ruler. So I'll put a link down below, and we will you will go there and you could get 20% off the ruler. So today, as I said, we're gonna use one of these ruler to grade. Now if this is your first time here, my name is Tamara of Tamara Fashion Style, and thank you for dropping by on my channel. And subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any video from me. And don't forget, subscribe, like, and share, right? So that others could benefit as well. So today in this video, we're gonna do some um grading up of our bodice pattern. So I'm going to show you today in this tutorial how to grade up 3 sizes from your original sizes. So when you finish, you'll end up with 4 sizes. You end up with your original size, you end up with 3 other additional size, right? So we're going to end up with 4 bodice sizes from this one basic bodice. So what we're going to use, we're going to use one of these tools, and the tools we're going to use today is the bodice pattern we're going to use, right? The bodice grading rule. This one is Tools Fully Grading Bodice, right? And I will show you in the drafting, when we're ready to draft, all the procedure and the holes as I mentioned before in this ruler. So before further ado, let's go ahead and let's start sizing up the bodice. Let's start grading up the bodice so that we can have 4 sizes, 3 different sizes, including your size, make it 4. So if you want to see how to grade up your bodice, stay tuned and let's get started so I can show you how to grade up your bodice. And don't forget, the link for this ruler would be down in the description box below, where you can go head over to the site, that the SE site that's selling this ruler, and it was so kind enough to give me a 20% off. So I want to share that 20% with you guys as well. So head over to the website, click the link below, and put in the link in the description box. So click the link below and go ahead and purchase a ruler. So I'll see you at the drafting table. So let's go and let's start to grade up our bodice pattern so that we can get some other sizes from this grading ruler. So I'll see you at the table. Yes guys, so here is the bodice pattern. I'm going to show you how to size up from your basic bodice pattern. So this is 4 sizes I have here. I have my size including the other 3 sizes that I size up from my basic bodice. As you can see, the sizes I have on it. At the end of this video, I'm going to find out the sizes. Right now, we're going to get into the grading up of our body. So first, we have to get some. So we're going to get 2 sheets of paper, as I have here. We're going to get 2 sheets of paper. Now I'm using the 2 sheets of paper from the video that I did before. You're going to need a marker. You're going to need a scissors. You're going to need some glue. You're going to need the awl. You're going to need your basic bodice pattern. You're going to need a ruler. And you're going to need the masterpiece for this, which is the Tools Fully Grading Bodice ruler. Now this is the main um, notion in this grading of this pattern. Now you see how I grade these bodice here? It's from that same tool, the pattern grading tool that I have here. So from this tool, we're going to get all these bodice sizes. And remember, the link for this is at the bottom of this video. So you can click it, and if you want this tool, you can go ahead and buy it off the website. So we're going to move these motion from off the table, and we're gonna get two pieces of paper, and we're gonna get some glue. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna paste the two paper together, sorry. So I'm pasting the two paper together and make sure it line up properly. So what you're gonna do here now, you're gonna get your basic bodice pattern, and we're gonna trace over this basic bodice pattern. But before we do that, we're gonna get our ruler, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna draw a line. So the line that we are drawing here is just a guideline. So don't get afraid and don't say what I am doing. This is just a guideline to put the pattern on, so the pattern can line up straight, so that I can get to copy the pattern in a proper manner. So you're gonna line up your bodice pattern onto this line. I'm gonna swing my paper so you can see more clearly. So line up your bodice to this guideline that we draw here, and now you're gonna trace around your bodice. So trace around the bodice like what I'm doing here, and make sure you trace around all the marking, and make sure that your bodice line up properly. Trace around the dart as well, as you see I am doing here. Make sure you trace it around, and keep your hand on the paper so that the bodice won't shift and spoil the copy. So now when you finish, you're gonna remove your pattern, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna draw in our darts. So I'm gonna draw in the darts in my pattern here. I'm gonna draw in the darts as you see me doing here. And when you finish drawing in the darts, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the master tool for this. But before we get the master tool for this, what we're gonna do, we're gonna connect the bodice. We're gonna connect the bodice bottom and the bodice um shoulder, so we can get a proper lineup for this bodice. Now seeing that you finished copying your bodice, now is the time for you now to come and get the tool. So you're gonna get the tool, and this is the main tool, as I say, in this sizing up of this pattern. So this tool, I get it on ST, and I put a link down below. Now you can go and copy and go and buy the tools from the link that is below this video. Now this tool could work on any color paper. I just want to show you, you can see it on any color paper. So this is just a butcher paper I have here, color paper, and I showed you that it could work on any color paper. So now grab your tool, and we're gonna line up. You see this line here? What we're gonna do, we have to let this line line up properly so that we can get a proper grading. You see all these line here, it mark fully, and this is the body. All these line here and the coloring, you see the color code. The color code have the little holes right on the pattern where you can insert the tool, and you can mark it on the paper for grade up your pattern. So you have the sizing, you have how much you want to grade up. The tools have everything, and plus this tool come with a instruction, so you don't have to worry. So now I'm gonna line up. You see, I bring up the it up properly so that you can see it very clearly, and you can see what I'm doing. So now you're gonna get this tool, and you're gonna line this tool up. Now the tool could work in two different directions. If your pattern is to the left, you can flip the pattern ruler, and you can upgrade, you can size up to the left. If it's on the right, you can flip it to the right and size up to the right. So my own is towards me. If your pattern is away from you, you can flip it like how I flip it and show you just now. So since my own is towards me, I'm gonna bring in the camera, and I'm gonna show you all the markings. So you see all these marking here. These is little holes that the pattern will have, and they have color code. So you could size up or you can size down. In this video, I'm going to show you how to size up. In my next tutorial, I will show you how to size down. So you're going to take the armhole, and you're going to place it right at your bodice armhole. And you're going to make sure that the pattern line up spot the green line that I draw, the guideline that I draw, you're gonna make sure that it line up. So since it line up here, you're gonna get your tool. Now the little tool that it came with, which is the awl, you're gonna get it and you're gonna insert it into those holes and you're gonna mark where you want to size up or how much you want to size up. You're gonna mark how much you want to size up. So as you can see, I punch in the little um the little tool into the holes that the pattern came with to mark my paper where I want it to size up. So I'm gonna do three sizes from this one size that I have here. I'm gonna do three sizes. So since I'm gonna do three sizes, I'm gonna look for all the marking with the three sizes that I wanted to do, and I'm going to put my marking on the pattern away from the pattern as you see me doing here. So I just marking in all the sizing that I want to, the pattern, the sizes that I want to size. Insert the tool right here. As you see me doing, I'm going to move it, and as you see, I moving the tool down. So I keep moving it right there. I keep moving it. Yes, so I keep moving the tools and the moving it up to where I want to size up. So make sure that this thing line up properly and make sure that you get all the marking. Now I'm going to move it up to the shoulder line, right where I can put the marking as well. So move it and make sure you see I'm making sure my one of those straight line, the black lines, them line up with the line that I draw on the guideline that I draw, right? Make sure it line up. I'm gonna move it down now to the armhole as you see me doing here. Move it again to the armhole. This is just to get a guide to draw in the armhole. So move it down properly and make sure it line up with the armhole. Make sure the marking on the armhole of itself on your bodice armhole. So come now to the dart. If you have a dart on your bodice, if you don't have a dart, you can skip this part. So you're gonna line it up with the dart is as you see me doing here. See I lining up the dart where it is. So move towards the other side of the dart and you line up. See I lining up here. Make sure it line up with one of those black lines properly at the edge of paper or at the line that you drew. Now we're gonna come to the shoulder or the pattern by the neck and we're gonna mark up the size as well what we want to mark. So now since we finish putting all our mark on our paper, I'm gonna get a marker. What I'm gonna highlight it for you, let you see all the markings that I make on my paper. Now I'm gonna do this for you let you guys see. So here is the marking them I put in onto the paper that I have here. You can see is here I highlighting all the markings for you guys. So here is all of the marking that I am doing here. Now you might be able to see the marking, but I see it. So I'm gonna get the ruler now. I could use the same ruler if I want, and I could grade up the thing because it's a grading rule. So I using the same ruler and I'm gonna connect all the dots them. Alright, so this is one size. So I'm gonna get a next color marker and I'm gonna put it in a different color. If you want, you could use one color marker. You implies to use two different color marker. You can use one color marker if you wish. And now when this is two sizes I get here. And now I'm going to do three sizes. You see, so you get three sizes from your original size, the original body size. So now I'm going to mark in the button for the size, for the sizes them, and you guys can see how easy this grading is. This get me so excited that I want to grade pattern all the time. So you see, I get three nice sizes. I get all the sizes. So I can put three different top in three different size to see which one to fit three different people, right? So go ahead and continue marking your pattern, drawing all the lines them as you see I doing here. So I'm taking my time and showing you this to let you see how wonderful this drafting tool is. So you don't have to go back and do no maths and X and Y and all these things for do to up to grade up or grade down your pattern. This tool make this pattern so easy, very easy, so that you can grade for any size that you wish. So you can grade how much sizes that you wish to draft, because this will have 11 sizes you can grade up and grade down. Now what I'm doing here is the armhole I'm connecting for each size that I grade. So get your ruler and you draw your armhole. Draw your armhole for the sizes them and connect them to each armhole. As you see I doing here, I'm using different marker so I can highlight which is which. So it would help me to know which is which. So take your time and connect these dots to the righted armhole. Always look for make sure it's the righted armhole you're connecting it to. So I'm going to put it to the next color marker. So I would know it's three different sizes I have here with different color marker that I am drawing here. So go ahead and continue connecting all your dots, and then we will see what our top look like. So as I said, this is the pattern grading ruler and is from Tools Fully, and this is the bodice grading. So the link would be down below of this video. You can go to the website and you can purchase this ruler and you'd get 20% off, and it's just for a limited time. So take this opportunity and get your grading set where you can grade up and grade down like I'm doing here. So now I'm going to connect the armhole them, the different sizes armhole I'm going to connect. Now look how easy this is. Look, if I had to grade this for myself, I would have got to do a lot of calculation. I'd have got to do a lot of maths. I would have got to do a lot of X and Y. So here is this tool will give you a nice drafting, very easy and quick. So this is what the sizing up of the bodice look like, the grading bodice after you finish grading it with the tool, with the grading rule that I show you. This is what the grading look like. Isn't this beautiful, guys? To see that you can get how much sizes bodice you want, or how much sizes pants or skirt or whatever you want to grade up from this bodice. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna trace over all these bodice. What I'm going to do back over, show you again what we will do, but in the end I'm going to show you back. If I was going too fast for you, I'm going to do it back for you right here in this video. I'm going to run it through back, let you see what I'm doing, but I'm going to speed it up where it won't make the video too bored. All right, so write your information on your top, what you want to write, the sizes, and so on. At the end of the video, you'll see what sizes I have on mine. So if you get your rule, you can come along and you can do it. So you see, I draft more than one. So I get three drafting I do. All right, three grading up sizes paper I do. So this is all my grading that I did, and I said let me teach you how to grade. Let me show you the easy way with this grading ruler that I have, so that you can grade up your pattern just so easy like how I grade up mine. So now you're gonna put your green line. So we put in we green line on this pattern. So make sure to always put your green line to balance this pattern. This pattern will be cutting on a fold, so you're obliged to get green lines. But I like to put my green line just in case the fabric that I'm cutting is not straight. Because you know some of those fabric, or if I want to cut two, it's not straight. Now I'm going to show you back, but I'm going to speed this process up and show you what I am doing for those who don't understand. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this part. And as I said, the grading tool is very lovely, guys. This grading tool is very easy to work with. As you can see, I am doing it very easy. So I'm doing this back for you just for let you see for yourself how easy this thing is. Look at how easy this thing is moving across this table. So I don't have to calculate anything. I don't have to go to no calculator. I don't have to do no maths in my head. I don't have to do no X and Y. Look at that. Look how easy this is. Right? I said, let me just show you back. Cause you know I like y'all to get everything clear. Right? So I want y'all to understand this and get this very clear. That's why I am just doing back this part, this section of the video for you, so you guys can see how I do, just in case you miss, right? Just in case you miss some part or you didn't get some part in the first grading that I did. Here you're gonna get to see it back, and you're gonna get to you won't get to miss anything. So now since we done put our marking, I'm gonna do the same thing as what we did earlier. So I'm gonna connect all the lines together, the dots them together again. So this is just a repeat or the same process. I'm just showing you back because I want you to get it clear, and I want you to see how nice this ruler working, how good and accurate this thing is. This is the best grading tool I ever come across. I try grading pattern by myself, but trust me, it take a lot of work because you have to know a lot of X and Y. You have to know how much to go out, how much to come in, how much to go down the armhole and the shoulder. All these things you have to know. But this one here, it kind of very much easy. This do all the work for you. This ruler do all the works for you, so you don't have to go and do any work. All you have to do is get your basic bodice pattern and continue doing your sizing up or your sizing down. So sit back and enjoy while I connect these armhole. So I'm just doing back this section as I said for you, so you would see exactly what I am doing, but I'm doing it on a faster scale so that the video won't be bored. And remember guys, if you want the drafting tool, the grading tool that I just grade this bodice with, remember I have a link for you down below this video. So go and grab the tool, and then you can size up whatever you want to size up. How much it got 11 sizes on it, and it could work in two different directions. Plus it have 5 spacing, and it have all the color code and all the holes them. Plus it come with a tool they all, so that you don't have to look for anything to insert it into the marking holes that they send. So this is what the grading bodice look like. So you have your whole bodice graded, so you don't have to worry about anything. All you have to do is you get your fabric, and we're gonna put some seam allowance on this pattern, which I'm going to show you what to do. Remember, this pattern is basic pattern. This pattern have no seam allowance, right? So this is the basic pattern. So what we need to do now, we need to copy this pattern. If we want all the pattern, we need to copy it on fresh pieces of paper, and we need to add seam allowance to this pattern so that we can get to sew up this pattern. So now with this tool, this is the best tool ever. I enjoy doing my grading up from this tool. And without this tool, I can't grade a single thing. So I'm very happy I find this tool. So this is the tool I'll be using all the time. So now guys, since we finish with the tool and since we finish with the grading, what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy this pattern. We have to get some paper. We have to get about six, let me see, two, four, about 8 pieces of paper and join them together, and we're gonna trace over this pattern. Right? So let's get our paper and let's trace over this pattern right here. We're gonna trace all the sizes out. I'm gonna trace it out and I'm going to show you what each size it look like individually. So don't be afraid and say that I won't show you. You know your girl like to show you everything. So now we're gonna get 2 sheets of paper. You see we have these paper here. Now we need to paste these paper together and we need to copy each and every one of these patterns so that we can see the sizes that we have in this the pattern. We'll see the size. So now I have my glue in my hand and I'm gonna paste my paper off camera so that the video won't be so boring, right? Because I don't like boring video for myself. So now I'm going to copy the pattern. So I'm gonna do one pattern slow for you. I'm going to copy one slow for you. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to speed up the video with the rest, right? To save time, let me see what, how to copy the pattern. So get your paper and let's copy this pattern. I have a little light here, which I'm going to plug in and I'm going to trace over my paper. I'm going to trace over my paper, trace over the pattern so that the pattern could copy onto the fresh paper. So I got some clip here which I'm going to clip. I'm going to clip up the paper and I'm going to make sure the paper line up properly. I'm going to make sure the paper line up properly so that it won't shift when I ready to draft trace over the pattern, sorry. So I'm going to turn on my light and I'm going to place my pattern with the paper over it and I'm going to trace over this one size. I'm going to trace over one size so you guys can see, and then I'm going to speed up the video and I'm going to trace over the other side, other sizes. So let me sit back, relax, and see how, and let me show you how I trace over one size. So watch the video while I tracing over this bodice. So once my pattern clip to the paper, I don't have to worry about shifting the paper shifting because it clipped to the paper. That's why I use the wonder clip to clip my pattern to the paper. So I'm gonna draw in the armhole and make sure you draw in one armhole at a time. I remember it's 4 different sizes we have here. We have the main size and then we have the 3 other size, right? So take your time and copy it. So as you see, I taking my time and I copying. The tool, the grading tool also have princess seams line as well on it. In our next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do that as well.
But all for now, we're just focusing on the basic bodice here. I'm just showing you the basic bodice. So go ahead and copy it. So continue copying it and make sure you copy all the neck. So draw around the neck and make sure the front of the bodice line straight. If you got to get a ruler, you get a ruler and do that as well. So make sure that's straight enough, right? So that when you're cutting it on the fold, you won't you your top would line up. So I'm gonna remove the clips now, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna add some seam allowance to it. We're gonna add some seam allowance to the pattern. So remove your clip and let's add some seam allowance. Yeah. So I'm gonna speed up this part so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm speeding up this part, so I don't want the video to be too long and don't want it to get too boring. So I'm gonna speed up this part and show you that how I copy all the sizes of the paper. So this is the next size I am copying here. So I'm going to trace off all the sizes. So when I done, I would have 4, right? So go ahead and you trace off all your sizes like I'm doing here. Make sure you copy the dart and everything. I copy both dart, the shoulder darts and the waist dart as well. So continue copying. The reason why I'm showing you this is because I want you to see for yourself that I get 4 different sizes from. That's the one basic body stop from the grading tool that I use. And all the tops them come out properly. They look very neat and nice. They look like if it's professional grading. You will see when I finish how these top look. Now I'm gonna remove, and now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna add some smaller ones. So this is the main top grade and this is the basic one that I have here. So I'm going to mark this basic one here and I'm going to mark this as size 40. Now you could put whatever size you want on your top. So now we're going to put some seam allowance around our basic top. The reason why I'm showing you this, I'm taking my time and showing you, is just for you to see how you can grade a top very easy and simple and quick. So this is my basic bodice that I'm grading here from the grading pattern that I just graded up. So I'm going to put some seam allowance on this because remember those are just basic bodice. So we have to trace it up the sizes to put the seam allowance on to the bodice top. So go ahead and put your seam allowance. So if you attaching it to a skirt, you will put the seam allowance as the bottom at the bottom as I did. But if you are not, you don't have to put the seam allowance. But I attaching this to a skirt, so I have to put the seam allowance in the bottom. So go ahead and cut it out and you will see what the top look like. So I'm gonna cut it out. Cutting it out, I cutting out this top here so that you can see what it look like. So let's let me just cut it out for you and show you exactly what this top look like. You're gonna love this tool, guy. You're gonna love it because when I tell you I really like this tool, I like this tool. This tool make my life so easy, very, very easy. This is the first step. Now I'm gonna put a seam allowance on the rest, and I'm gonna speed up this video for you so it won't be too bore as I said. So here is the rest of the top. So this is the next size I am putting the seam allowance on. So I'm gonna cut it out. Remember to fold your darts when you're cutting out this top, because you don't want the when you're ready to cut your fabric, you ain't got enough fabric to fold the darts. So make sure you fold your darts when you doing the cutting out. You can put your seam allowance in different color so you would know the difference of the tops them. But anyway, we're gonna mark the top and we're gonna mark the sizes. So here is the seam allowance I put in on my top. So here we go, and I'm gonna fold my dart and I'm gonna cut it out for you guys. So I'm cutting out the extra paper around my top, and this is the next size of the top I have here. So I will see, you see all the tops them I have, and I put in different color seam allowance. I marking it with different marker. You don't have to do this. You can mark it with the same marker if you wish, and you can do whatever you want. I'm putting my green line as well still, because I don't know if I could cut two. I might cut it in two. I might make a two color top. It's up to you. Listen, designing is all about idea. You have to know how you want to look. So here is the top them guys. Here is what the top them look like. This top look like professional. I am really happy. I'm telling you, when I'm telling you, I am really, really impressed with this tool. Look at this top. You could see the pattern them is different sizing. Look, guys, look what look for yourself. Just sit back, watch, and relax yourself. You can hear the excitement. Look at that. Look how this stuff look. If this thing look like if this come from a grading factory or a grading the people them who does great pattern for you. Look how nice, cool, simple, easy, and quick it is to grow to grade your pattern. So guys, this is the grading, and this is the masterpiece. This grading ruler is the masterpiece. This is what make all the grading come to life. This is what make my design come to life in different sizes. Now the sizes that I have is size 14, size 16, size 20, and size 18. So guys, I hope I was able to make this video quick, easy, and simple for you, and I hope you guys enjoy this grading. So the next video I will see you. Bye bye, and you have a wonderful day, and you take care and enjoy. I will see you soon. So remember, the link is below this video where you guys can get this for 20% off.